Hola, Ops Buffet, welcome to it. This is Copa Radio. My name is Blessing Tenjawaya, and you are tuned into the Sonic Express. In studio, we have Kirapeti Kolwane, the new vocal lecturer, and we'll be getting to know her and getting to know her vibe. Yes, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you, Blessing?
I'm very well. Good to have you here, man.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, so before we get underway with the serious questions.
Yes.
Who's Kirapeti? And, tell us about yourself. You do music, obviously,
yes.
But just like something that we don't know, just like, the 411.
All right, the 411. Kirapeti is a black female artist. Yes, she's a vocalist. She has done a lot of jazz work in the past couple of years and up to present day, but slowly dabbling in other genres. As you know, I'm the new vocal teacher at Copa.
Yes.
So I also get to teach pop. I also get to teach rock. So that's very interesting. And yeah, that's Kirapeti. She's also a performing artist, music educator, and scholar. Funny enough, I'm doing my postgrad at the moment, so I'm still a scholar, yes.
So, like everything, you are just
everything on
you know
once.
what I mean? But nowadays, you need to do the most, not do everything, because, like, you can't be a one-trick pony type of situation.
That is so true. Yes.
So, when did the love of music start? When did you realize that I actually want to be a musician?
Oh my goodness. I actually loved music from a very young age. I think I was around primary school, so to say. Yeah, it was inspired by my grandmother, my late grandmother. She was a music teacher as well and a vocalist, and so forth. So every day after school, I'd go to her place and sit with her on the stoop and do some songs and learn some things. And from then onwards, I started loving music.
Yes.
And obviously pursuing it in high school as well, traveling a bit, doing that under leadership. Of course, I had leadership teaching me, a vocal trainer, whatnot.
Okay.
Then I went on to pursue it in high institution varsity. Yes.
Do you think when you start working on your craft at an early age gives you an upper hand? Like when you, as you said, your grandmother was a vocal teacher, and when you in high school you had a vocal tutor and stuff like that. Do you think that gave you an upper hand? Because for someone like me who has never had training, and I'm like a musician, I can sing, but I think we are worlds apart in terms of technique.
Oh yes, I hear you.
Know what I mean?
Training type of a thing. I do think it does give you an upper hand. I mean, when I was in varsity, having done music from a young age and doing the practical side of things instead of the theoretical side, it was a bit daunting having to start learning theory and so forth in first year. Whereas if I'd started earlier, I'd be great.
Yes.
But I had the upper hand in terms of practical
technique.
Performance, the technique side of things, because I'd been singing all my life and maybe they hadn't been singing, out there yet. But I do encourage students to start early, man. Parents, start your children early.
Yeah, 6
make sure.
6-year-olds,
Yeah, as soon as they have a mind that can be developed and function, that is when you should put your child into music classes, tutors, all of that. Yeah, start early for sure.
That's awesome, man. So, you were once a Copa student.
Yes, I was.
So now you're back at Copa.
I'm back.
On the other side.
On the other side.
How does it feel?
It feels weird.
I know, right?
I'm not gonna lie. It's like the first time I stepped in, I think it was in 2012. I'm exposing my age and everything. But 2012, and it was awkward because I was a student. I was tortured by Andrew and everyone, and now I get to be on the other side and give the instruction.
And now Andrew is your colleague, not just like,
right?
okay. Yeah, I remember because it was also weird for me, because I was a student. And then when I got the internship, I was like, I'm used to calling him, hey, teacher, and now it's like,
hi,
Andrew, hey, how's it?
Hey, yo.
And it's like,
colleague.
This is weird.
It's a very weird feeling, but I'm slowly getting into it and liking it. Yes.
That's awesome, man. Cool. You're a working artist, right?
Yes, I am.
So being in the industry is very tough.
Quite, yes.
What advice would you give aspiring artists, students, the current students here at Copa? Because I feel like a lot of aspiring artists go into the industry naive. Thinking that they're gonna blow up and they're gonna, you know what I mean?
Yes.
I mean, you're doing it right now,
yes.
and you know firsthand
yes.
how it feels like, how it feels like rather. what advice would you give aspiring artists?
Well, I'm gonna give this advice based on my own experience.
Yeah, definitely.
I wish that I had taken up my music business and the corporate side of the industry, the artist industry, more seriously from a very young age. I wish I would have equipped myself so that by the time I'm actually done with the whole education thing, I'm diving straight in, my stuff is in order and whatnot.
Yes.
So start now. Your EPKs, your admin, your business side of things as an artist, start now. Start while you're still a student, because that is the most vital time. Like, that is it. That is the time to know your industry practice and put it out there. And also, as artists, I don't encourage this thing of just being a vocalist and staying in your lane. We need to develop passive income streams coming from all over. Try and be very versatile. Don't just be the vocalist. Be the vocalist who can also be paid to do admin.
Yes.
Admin. Who can also be paid to do, radio DJing. Who can also be paid to act or to, it doesn't necessarily have to be practical. It can also be in the corporate side of things, just be versatile and be able to work in different spaces, because you're going to need that income coming from all directions.
Right now you're touching me, because Garth always tells the students that you've got the facilities here at Copa. You've got the radio station.
Absolutely.
Try it out and see if it works. Because nowadays you need to be all over the place in order for you to make it. We have a lot of vocalists around, so chances of you getting gigs are very slim. You know what I mean? So if you are multi-skilled, then you can do the most in the industry.
Find your spot and tap into it. Find your spots, many spots, because you need to be in different places. Write songs, be a songwriter.
Yes.
Get paid not just for your one instrument.
Exactly.
Your one,
you can
go in all different directions.
Oh my gosh, you can arrange music, you know what I mean? Because we have this thing that I want to be the performer, I want to be center stage, you know what I mean? And the questions that we often get when we go our career days and do our career days and stuff is like, who's famous that has been to Copa? And then I'm like, being famous does not necessarily mean that you're getting the money.
Of course.
We could see your music videos and whatnot, but you could be broke. You know what I mean?
You could be so broke. You could be signed to a record label and still be broke.
Exactly.
If you don't know your business.
So if you're a session musician, I feel like you can make a living because you're constantly working at it. You're getting this gig, that gig, and if you've got the music business, then you have the upper hand. I feel like we're gonna go deep now. Let's just before we just let's just cut it here, because I'm just getting carried away right now.
Yes.
Okay, before I let you go, right?
Yes.
I heard your songs, I heard your stuff that you
heard
did.
my songs and my
Just give us a young.
The pressure.
Can you just give us a young line from a song?
A young line.
So that we, hear what you're all about.
What I'm all about. All right, cool. I don't have accompaniment, but I'll just sing a song.
Yeah, no.
This is just a line from a song that I wrote for my late grandmother, the person who inspired me to do music. So at the end, it goes something like, Umpontitseng sona Katudo limino Huila ola ela There we go.
Guys, did you hear that?
For my Grammy.
I'm unable to I can't breathe, guys.
Oh man.
Oh, that was so beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Sure. Thank you for coming through, man.
Such a pleasure.
Welcome to the family.
Thank you.
And I wish you nothing but the best, and may you just do the most, man, and continue slaying.
Do the things.
Yes.
Absolutely. Thank
guys,
you for listening.
This was Ugera Bitsi Kolwan. I feel like I'm messing up your name, but I'm so sorry.
No.
Yes, man, this is Copa Radio. We love music, and so do you. We are on social media. On Facebook, we are Copa _SA. On Twitter and Instagram, we are Copa _SA. We have a YouTube channel that you can listen to the podcast from, and then it is Copa _SA. Till next time, man, it's adios, muchachos. Bye.
Bye.